Good morning everybody, happy Fridays. I've just made, well, Stuart made me a cup of tea and I've just meal prepped some butter chicken for him to take to work and for me to have for dinner. So kids are at school, I've just back from B&M. I just got kitten stuff, I got them food, milk, wet food, that was it. I was looking for, oh my god, so at the school they have, well, they had this group in, I think, doing like a performance with yo-yos, and now every single kid wants a yo-yo and they're selling them, but for £13. £13 for one yo-yo that they're probably never going to learn to use, never going to play with. And honestly, Max was like so distraught that I did not have cash on me because I knew that they were going to get yo-yos. So annoying. Anyway, so I went and I had a look, but they didn't have any, so I don't know what to do because he was in such a state yesterday over this yo-yo. But I'm like, I feel like the school just doesn't really think that, like, cost of living crisis and people are going to spend £13 on one yo-yo. That's a meal for some people, you know. But anyway, so today I'm in the house just getting ready for work. It's really just a cleaning day today. Sunday, if it's, hopefully it's not like today, it is super rainy, but it's so warm. Like, it is ridiculously warm. Like, oh, it's the, well, my hometown's gala, and me and the kids are going on the float because my mum works for the Co-op, which is like a local supermarket thing. So I'm getting dragged on a float. That's why I painted my nails bright pink, because the theme is like a rock, well, not a rock festival, but just like a festival. So I thought bright pink nails would be quite fun. I don't know if it's going to go ahead, if it's this bad raining, we'll see. But yes, so today is just a cleaning day, organising. I'm not really organising, just cleaning the house as a tip. I don't know if I'm going to have time, but I'd really like to get that wall and like maybe even up to the fridge painted, so I can build that shelving, get that out of the way from the hallway, because it is driving me nuts how we're having to like manoeuvre around it. And I want to clear out the old plates and put the new ones in. So that's the plan. But I'm going to sit and chill and have a cup of tea because I've literally not stopped since this morning and I'm so tired. But yeah, so I thought I'd vlog another cleaning video. We are looking at booking a holiday for the end of August, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get like a really exciting kind of like holiday vlog for you guys for then. But for now, you're stuck with me cleaning the house. My fake tan is so bad as well. I really need to like scrub that off, put a new layer on. I've got hiccups now. Fantastic. So I've just done the hallway. I just did that but forgot to film it. So I just swept the floor. I'm going to wash the floors all at the end because it's just easier. I've just realised I've got a mark on my trousers. They do need wash, so that's why I put them on, because obviously I'm cleaning, so I thought it doesn't matter if they get dirty. So don't mind that. So now to do the living room, but the hallway's nice and done. I want to light a wax melt, I think, but I've never actually lit a tea light with the cat, so I don't know what they'll be like. I don't know, but I'm going to light one anyway because it'll make it smell nice. I'm going to actually spray some air freshener as well. like, why do kids do this? And they just dump them on the sofa instead of just putting them in the washing machine. Now I've got tons of washing to do. And also I knew this sofa was a good idea but a bad idea colour wise because it is covered in stains. I've tried waxing it, I've tried the Beckman stuff, it just does not come out because the boys eat like ice lollies and sweeties and stuff, and it just, I've got a big red stain here, so I'm having to cover it with my blankets. So it doesn't actually look nice anymore, so, but I'll never learn. Don't get expensive and nice things when you have young children. Wait till they're a little bit older and they know not to make a mess and how not to make a mess. Still a comfy sofa, like, but if anybody has any suggestions on any sort of cleaner or stuff that actually takes out the stains, because as I said, I've tried waxing it with like laundry detergent and stuff like that, and I've also tried the Beckman stuff, which normally used to work but not on this sofa for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because it's such a light sofa, I'm not sure. Room sprays from Sense of Grace. I used to be a brand rep. I'm not too sure if I am anymore because I haven't been on Instagram for a long time. I haven't actually like been on any social media, as you know, but I still highly promote these because they're so good, and all of her wax now, so I will leave them linked down below. I will leave my discount. I don't know if it still works. You can try it. If not, check her Instagram. There's loads of people that have like discounts, but even without a discount I think they're really worth it. So this one's Black Opium and this one's Alien, and they smell like perfume, and it makes the whole room smell insane. And she does loads of seasonal stuff as well, and the bottles are beautiful. So I keep forgetting I've got them because they're in here, but I really need to start using them. I think it's the Egyptian cotton from Asda. It's so nice. That one and Cuddle Time or Cozy Time, something like that. They're absolutely gorgeous. So that's what I've got in there. And that wax burner is from Little Light Candles, but they have changed their name. I can't say their name anymore, but again, I'll leave them linked. Again, I used to be a brand rep. I'm not sure if I am anymore. I don't want to just be like coming straight back and be like, am I still a brand rep for you? So, but I'm still gonna like push their products because I still love them. I still use them, but I just don't know if I have a discount code anymore. But I will leave everything linked and my discounts. You can try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But it's so nice. I cut the recording and I did the kitchen and, well, the kitchen, it is just all the kitchen. I didn't film it because it just got to the point where I just needed to get it done. I've done the living room and I've done downstairs basically. So I think tomorrow I'm working 6 to 11, so I think what I'll do is I'll just do the upstairs tomorrow. It's not too bad upstairs, it's just like obviously needing the bathroom cleaned and stuff like that. So I just have so much stuff. Like, I don't have a lot of stuff, but it's just lots of clutter. But then I always do that. I think I mentioned this in a video I've already pre-filmed, that I have so much stuff. I get this headspace where I feel really cluttered. I bin loads of stuff and then I regret it. Especially when it comes to like makeup and skincare, because I've spent so much money on it. And same with food. Like, I really need to get into a habit of checking what I have in the pantry, in the cupboard, in the fridge and freezer before I go shopping, so I don't buy multiples of the stuff that I've already got. So it's just a lot of things I need to change. So anyway, I thought I'd sit down with you guys. I was going to make a cup of tea, but it's far too hot, so I've got a Pepsi Max. I actually prefer Pepsi Max over cola. I don't know if that's, is that like anybody else? Does anybody else prefer a Pepsi Max? To be honest, cherry Pepsi Max is the bee's knees. Like, honestly, it's so good. I've come to realise that cherry flavoured drinks, sweeties, alcohol is my favourite. So basically, I have had a ton of like DMs and stuff on my Instagram since coming back onto YouTube, which I feel amazing about. Like, honestly, like, I've met so many amazing people on like Instagram and stuff that I see as friends, and it's so nice that they like look in and make sure I'm okay. And I've had a few people kind of like message due to posts and stories that I've put up, so I thought I'd answer them in this video and just give it a little bit of a different twist to a normal daily vlog, because literally every vlog I do is I go to B&M, I go to Primark, I show you what I get, or I clean. I mean, I love filming that and I think you guys like watching them, but it's something just a little bit different. So yeah, I also had a bath. We still don't have a shower. That has been since April, I think. We haven't had a shower. So as you guys know, we live in a rental and our shower broke in April, and it was the hose just came off the shower, and the shower itself is so old you can't get it on the website anymore. I think it's a Mira, M-I-R-A, that's the brand, and that shower is called a Bijou. I have checked Amazon, I have checked eBay, I've checked the actual website, I've just googled it, nothing comes up. It's like it's needing a little extension, and the landlord keeps bringing out hoses that doesn't fit, and we're now in June, so that's April, May, 3 months we haven't had a shower. It's driving me nuts because it is, one, so hot to have baths every single day. It's costing a lot of money to have 4 baths a day between the 4 of us. It's driving me nuts. So anyway, I jumped in the bath and I scrubbed most of my tan off. As you can see, it's nice and not patchy anymore. I do have some left over my stomach and stuff, but it was just getting far too hot and unbearable to sit in that bath any longer. I did my skincare and that's why my face is nice and shiny. The bin men finally, so I can get my cardboard in. Anyway, I have my Instagram on my iPad now, so this is easier than me, like, you know. So I have a few questions and I thought I'd answer them. So yeah, if you have any other questions, just ask away. I'm more than happy to answer anything within reason. Question 1, how are you? How are you feeling? Somebody at work yesterday asked me this, and it actually dawned on me that nobody ever asks me or anybody how you are. And I don't know if that's just because we're oblivious and stuff, but I've been feeling quite crap the last few days, maybe week. I think I'm coming on my periods, it's probably that. I'm probably just an emotional wreck. I've not been crying and stuff, but it's just like I get stages where I feel like I'm just a nuisance to people, and people just don't really want me about, if that makes sense, like in my personal life and things. I could be talking to them and I just feel like they don't really want to be talking to me, sort of thing. I don't know if that's just me, I don't know if they just don't like me, which is absolutely fine. I don't actually care if people don't like me, but I don't know, I've just been feeling super insecure. I feel like I've put a little bit of the weight on because I've been in such a rubbish place and I've been emotionally eating just junk food, and it's making me feel crap about my body again. And yeah, I wouldn't say I was back in that place I was before I took the break, definitely not, and I am not going to take another break anytime soon, I don't think, unless anything drastic or dramatic happens in my life. But I'm feeling okay, I'm feeling a bit down, but as I said, I literally think it's hormonal. Maybe something, I don't know if it's something maybe to do with my thyroid. I might need to actually get my bloods taken again. because I've been feeling super tired and stuff as well, which is an indication of a low thyroid. And to be honest, I didn't actually know this because nobody, not one doctor in the 10 years I've had my I've had half a thyroid taken out, so basically, it won't make sense unless I tell you the backstory. I've had half of my thyroid taken out for a biopsy for cancer and stuff when, I don't know what age I was, but it was 2013. And I got my bloods taken, like, I think a couple months after it. But nobody told me that I had to go there every so often to get my bloods checked. Nobody told me. I didn't know. I was only like teenager at the time as well. So this was 10 years ago. I'm 30, so I was 20. I was 20 when I got it done. And yeah, so the bloods were fine. I've had it done during my 2 pregnancies as well. The first one with Max was fine. I was low in iron, but my thyroid was fine. And it wasn't until I was pregnant with Lee that I had an underactive thyroid. So that meant like easily putting weight on, feeling depressed, feeling cold all the time, fog brain, kind of like forgetting words, fatigued, dizziness, all that sort of stuff. Everything slow down. It's I don't know, is that a disease, a condition? I don't know. But it's one of those ones, if you don't have it, you don't understand it. Like, I have tablets, and when you're taking them, like, it's one of those things is you don't notice a difference until you stop taking your tablets. Like, I forgot to take my tablets for a week once, and oh my goodness, I felt like I was hit by a train. It was horrible. I didn't have motivation. I was so depressed. I was so tired. I was freezing cold, and it's just horrible. And obviously the weight thing, that was what triggered it, I think. It was after I gave birth to Lee. I was on the road to kind of like losing weight, and one day I lost 10 pounds. I lost 10 pounds in one day. And then the next day I put 9 pounds back on. I thought, this is not right. That's literally impossible. Even if I starved myself, that's literally impossible. I think. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a dietitian. I don't know. But to me, that just seemed out of the ordinary. So I went and got checked. Yes, I was underactive. So yes, I think I might need to get it checked, but not one doctor told me I had to get it regularly checked. And I think it was somebody else that has thyroid. It was actually one of my managers at work. She's got an underactive thyroid as well. And she said that her doctor told her that she needs to get it done at least every 2 year minimum. My doctors didn't tell me a thing. So that's definitely something I need to check. But anyway, how are you? I'm fine. Not the best, not the worst, but I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Number 2, I'm loving your makeup videos you've been doing. Will you do more? Yes, I have been loving makeup again, like so excited. And yeah, I'm loving makeup again. I'm loving watching makeup. Jaclyn Hill is back doing makeup as well. I am so freaking excited. It's like nostalgia YouTube, like old fashioned YouTube. I cannot wait for this to come back around, and I really hope it does, that people just get back into makeup and makeup makes a comeback. I love makeup. I could sit there for hours and play with makeup. It just relaxes me, it de-stresses me, and it just helps. I love it. And I can be creative, I can do whatever I want, I can take it off, stuff like that. I love doing that. And if that's what you want to, guys, if you want to see more like creative, because I think I've done so far a spring makeup look and my everyday makeup look, so it's kind of neutral, kind of wearable. So if you want me to do more creative looks, then I'm happy to do that. But yeah, I'm glad you're liking them. Question 3 is, I've been watching you from your first video. I'm so happy you're back. What videos are you planning on doing? So this was on Instagram from my story that I posted of my latest YouTube video. So the meaning they've watched my YouTube videos since the start. I know I only have like 30 subscribers, but those 30 subscribers have stuck from the very first video. Like, that's crazy to me. But I'm so happy you've stuck around, even though I took a very, very, very long time to come back, and I feel not surprised, but I'm happy that you guys have stuck around with me. So I want to do a little bit different. Like, I love the home videos like today. I love cleaning, I love organising, even though I really need to do organising, but the way I'm feeling right now, not a good time. That was like from the first question as well, by the way, because I said I'm fine, but I'm not great, but I'm not about it. But I really want some suggestions on what you guys want. I want to do more fashion, but as I said, I am on the plus size. I've had 2 kids, and when I was at my heaviest at 15 stone, I was hot with underactive thyroid, so it kind of just all spiraled. So I have lost weight since January, I think. It's just my stomach area, I feel. I just feel like if I could just get something to get rid of my stomach fat, I would be so much more confident. I don't mind that I've got cellulite, I've got a little bit of big wings, I'm not that fussed. Like, I'm not that fussed, but my stomach, like, honestly, everything that fits me everywhere else is super tight on my stomach, and I hate it. I hate it. I can't feel anything on my stomach because I had a C-section with Lee, and it's just apparently dead fat on my stomach, which is disgusting sounding. I can't feel anything. I can nip it and I can't feel it. So I wish there was something inexpensive that could get rid of it or even reduce it. And I've got lots of stretch marks, but again, stretch marks I don't bother about. It's literally just how big the excess fat and skin is. But I would like to do sort of like plus size try-ons, and obviously when I get back into shape and stuff, that is another series that I'm going to do. I want to obviously get back into shape, because recently with my mental health, also physical health, I have been in pain all the time. I have been so tired all the time, no motivation, and I just need to get into the space that I was in when I was, what year was it? Was it before COVID? I think it was before COVID. I was really into my fitness. If you have me on Instagram since then, you will remember all of the posts and stuff. I lost a ton of weight there. Put it all back on in COVID, obviously, though. But yeah, definitely health, well-being, planning situation. I have been making digital planners. My friend Danielle actually suggested to sell them. I don't know if people would want to buy them. I'm not sure. But I do make them quite often for myself because I'm so indecisive. But yeah, so just the usual stuff that I'm going to be doing. So, but I kind of want to obviously put in some fashion into there, I think. Question 4, I seen your post. Are you starting a new health journey? So that kind of relates to what I just said. So I posted that I had received my order from Real Superfoods. I will leave them linked. They were seen on Dragon's Den, and they were reasonably priced for a green superfood drink. So I got the Good Greens, or Clean Greens I think it's called, and I haven't used it yet because I want to obviously, like, I don't know why I just don't take it. This is what I mean, like, mentally I'm like, no, I can't use that yet. I need to do it. I need to wait until, like, the house is immaculate, I'm in a routine and stuff. I'm like, no, just take it. I don't know why I'm like that. So I got that one, and I also got the Balance Tonic, which is supposed to help with menstrual cycles and on your period and stuff. It helps reduce all, like, the pain and the cramping and all this. So yes, I really want to start to incorporate habits. I'm not saying it's going to be an overnight fix. This, for one, I want to stop. It's not going to happen overnight. But I have went from super strong 20ml to 10ml, so that's a start, moving in the right direction. And yeah, so that green drink and stuff is going to be the step forward. Also upping my water. I have been quite good with my water, but not the best, so I really want to kind of only have maybe one a day of this, and then a cup of tea and a cup of coffee in the morning, and then I want to incorporate my nighttime teas at night instead of juice and caffeine. Also I want to have a better bedtime routine, so maybe that'll help me in the morning, and like throughout the day. So like I think there's a three-step rule or something I've seen on Facebook, or was it YouTube and Instagram? I can't remember. Could have been TikTok. What's it, something like no food 3 hours before bed, no phones 2 hours before bed, and no something before one hour before bed. I can't remember what they are. I'll need to look it up. I think it might have been Becca Watson that I watched that stated it in one of her videos, so I'll need to look that up. I'm not going to be actively looking at the scales and stuff, because I just find I get obsessive and it puts me back when I don't lose the weight. Still going to have my treats. I'm still going to have a takeaway if I want one. I'm still going to have alcohol if I want it. I don't really drink. I only really drink if we're having a barbecue. I'll have a cider, literally just the one. If I have a night out for like my birthday, my friend's birthday, a wedding, something like that, I'll have a drink. But I don't drink on the daily. I don't drink weekly, even monthly. It's just occasionally, and it's not a lot. I know when to stop when I know I've had enough, basically. But yeah, so definitely new habits. I'm going to document the journey. Get my steps in. I get roughly 10,000 steps if I do cleaning at work. Sometimes I'm on a checkout if they really need me, so it depends. But I have a treadmill there. I have no excuse. Even going for a walk on a nice day, I could have been doing that today, but I had to clean the house. But yeah, definitely want to my step go up. Even if I can do the 10,000 as a minimum. So if I don't hit that, I have to come home and do treadmill or whatever. So yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I will do kind of like vlogs and stuff on how I'm feeling, because right now I'm not at the very bottom. I'm kind of getting there with my physical health and trying to get into routines and stuff like this. And I've been really cranky recently as well, which I'm not sure if that's just hormonal again, my age. I don't know. I've just not been feeling happy, relaxed. I've been really stressed, all that stuff. It's not been a good time for anybody, I don't think, to be honest with you. Anyway, 5 plans for Christmas. This was totally random. I don't know why somebody asked me this. Probably just the same as every other year. I think I'm working Christmas Eve, but it'll be a 6 till 11. We normally just have a movie night or a movie day, munchies. We always get a takeaway. It's usually either a kebab or a Chinese on Christmas Eve. Sometimes we'll go to my grand's on Christmas Eve because we can't get to her on Christmas Day. Same with my auntie, so it might be that. And then we go to Stuart's dad's because it's his mum's birthday. She's no longer with us, unfortunately, but we still do go up and see his dad on our birthday. Give them their Christmas presents and all that, and then come home, we have to watch The Grinch and Home Alone 1 and 2. Like, they are the Christmas Eve films. And also have you ever seen the Christmas Chronicles? Why am I talking about Christmas? It's summer. But anyway, I'm super excited. Christmas and autumn and winter is like my favourite time of year, apart from the snow. I hate snow because I always get stuck indoors because my car is rubbish and doesn't drive on snow. But yeah, so I'm not changing decorations. I am going to get a new tree because I don't like that white tree. I hate it. I hated it last year, so I'm going to just go for a plain green tree. But all the decorations are going to be the same if I see new ones in B&M. It's not on the plan, but I will probably just go to my mum and dad's for dinner, like usual. Boxing Day, me and Stuart and his brother and husband have come up with an agreement of alternating dinners each year. So we went there last year. They're coming here this year for Boxing Day, for Boxing Day dinner, which will probably be steak pie, probably. I don't really know. But yeah, so that's plans for a house. 6, house plans. So as I said, this is a rental. We've been here since 2017. I have been looking online and stuff for new places to rent, just feeling like we've not overstayed here. I love this house. It's in a really nice neighbourhood. I love the neighbours. They're all around are really nice. It's close to the school. It's just, if I was to buy this house from the landlord, I would definitely do a lot of work to it. Like, I would definitely rip out that kitchen for a start. That kitchen is horrendous. It's just old and cheap, and I would definitely get that ripped out. I would extend it backwards. I would sort that back garden out so it's not on a slope, that it's actually level, so we can actually like put a patio and stuff there. I would have to find a way to make 3 bedrooms, but it's a nice house. It's a big enough house. It's actually reasonably big compared to all the new builds. So we are I'm just doing like the home refresh on a budget. I'm not doing ridiculous decorating. It's just painting, new furniture and stuff. We would like to initially get our own place, but at the minute that's just not gonna work. We are planning on sitting down tomorrow and talking about finances, and working out a budget to save, to clear any outstanding debt that we have. I've got a few catalogue accounts that I need to like pay off and shut. And me personally, because Stuart is really good with money, I am not. I need to get in my head, I should only be buying things if I can't afford it. If I'm using credit, shouldn't be buying it. Don't need it. So I really need to get that in my head. I'm 30 now. I need to be more responsible when it comes to money. So yeah, I think that could be something, like helping you guys with budgeting if it works for me, like the way I do it and stuff. I really want to do like a savings challenge, because there's 2 big things in life that we want to achieve, is take the kids to Disneyland, because they've never been abroad. We've always been to caravans, and I think when Max is like 10 and Lee's like 8, that sort of age, so we've got a few years yet. We would like to save up and go 2 weeks to like Disneyland or something, like one big holiday, that once in a lifetime holiday sort of thing. That would be amazing. And also get a house. I would love to build my own house. That would be the absolute dream. And I wouldn't go crazy and create a big huge mansion or anything like that. It would just be big enough to have everything that we could possibly want and need in the house. Like a utility, I'd love a utility. A bigger pantry than we have now. Downstairs toilet, because the amount of times that I'm having to rush off the toilet because Max or Lee needs a pee is ridiculous. 3 bedrooms, so we have one each. I would love a walk-in wardrobe with like my makeup and things, and and have like a kind of man cave and game room for the boys. Nothing kind of like ridiculous, but that would be the absolute dream, and I would be done. Don't need to do anything else with my life. We'd live there forever. I'm not about moving. I hate moving. The moving from the flat to here was an absolute stress. Like, if I can move less than I need to, then I'm happy with that. So I think we will be here for a good number of years to come, unless he puts on the market, and then we are literally screwed, because flats around about here is the same price as we are paying for this house. I've just noticed there's loads of marks on that wall. Lovely. That is Lee drawn on the wall. So God. So yeah, so I don't even know, because Stuart's a little bit older than me, so I don't know if we will be able to get a house with, I don't know if it goes with age, because obviously you have a certain amount of years with mortgage. I don't know. If that comes to it, we might just have to rent a bigger house, which I don't want to do, because I'd rather have my own house, but it just might not happen for us because of the way money is, the way the cost of living is, the way the mortgage rates are right now. So I think the best bet for us is just to get this house how we want it, on a budget, live in it as long as possible and save as much as we possibly can, get our finances in shape. But that's it for now. We're currently on the kitchen right now, so that should be up in a few weeks, months. I don't know how long. But anyway, how are you coping with the cost of living? So some months is fine. It just, beforehand, I wouldn't have to say no to a takeaway, to going to the shops, to do anything. And I'm not on a super high wage, neither is Stuart. Even with the kids, before this cost of living and the pet are going up and everything like that, we never really had much worry with money. But now it's like living month to month just for food, just to do stuff for the boys instead of keeping them kept in the house all the time. It's so stressful and so hard, and I feel such guilt that I can't just go and do something with the boys because it costs money. You know, like that thing with the yo-yo. I felt horrendous yesterday that Max was so upset that I couldn't get on my yo-yo, because £13 for a yo-yo is ridiculous. And they were saying it because their performance was free, that was how they were getting paid. I'm like, well, if they need paid, don't do it. Ask parents first if they want to contribute or donate to that, instead of literally giving the kids slips of how to pay if they wanted a yo-yo. Of course all the kids are going to be wanting a yo-yo now that all their friends are getting them, but not all parents can afford £13 for one toy that they're probably going to break because they are just in P1. It's okay if they're a little old and they're actually going to play with it. It really infuriated me, that whole situation. It really did. Because I felt like a horrible mum, like proper mum guilt, because I couldn't get on my yo-yo. Like, yeah, they just didn't think about that, I don't think. But yeah, it's not the worst for us. We're not in the worst situation. We have a house over our head. We have food, even if it is maybe at the very end of the week before payday, it's just beans on toast or something from the freezer. It's not like proper fresh food. We still have food there. We used to be able to afford, this is so bad, like, this is actually so bad. Like, we used to be able to get, if we wanted to, we would be able to afford a takeaway every single night for a full month and not even worry about food. Now, we can't even afford maybe once a week, because even McDonald's is like almost double to what it used to be. Like, it's just insane how prices can just shoot up and everything, like, but wages don't, and stuff like that, and we get no help. It's just, I get £140 for child benefit, that's it. That is it. But yeah, cost of living, not the worst situation for us, but obviously it is tightening. Like, we have to tighten our belts a little bit. The last question. How long have you been with Aldi? Do you like it? Would you like another job? I've been with Aldi for 7 years? 8 years, I think. I like it. Definitely more than Nationwide. I worked at Nationwide before Aldi, and I was in a contact centre. Never, ever again would I work in a contact centre. The customers are so rude on the phone, and I'm just not all about conflict. I couldn't do a job where there would be conflict. I just couldn't. I'm just not that person. So I clean now. I do majority of the cleaning, but if they do need me on the shop floor, I do help them. I think Aldi is a good company to work for. They give good benefits, they give good pay, they work you really hard, especially if you're like you're a manager and stuff, they work you really hard. I think not now. but I would certainly consider, if the job was better money, better hours, I would consider. Because sometimes I just like change, but I love working at Aldi. It benefits the kids. I can work when they're at school or nursery. I get 2 days off every week. Yeah, I don't think I'll find a job like that anytime soon. Ideally, my dream would be to have this as full-time. That would be an absolute pinch me moment if I ever get there, is for this to be my dream job. Like, I love making videos. I love making TikToks. I love being the creative side of it, and I just don't know if I'm entertaining enough, if that makes sense. I don't think I am. Maybe I'm right. Maybe people just don't like me. I don't know. But I'm going to put the work in. I'm going to put the hard work in, and I'm going to keep it at it because I really enjoy it. And maybe, I don't know, maybe one day, you never know, this might be my full-time job. That would be like the dream, because I absolutely love it, and it would be a job that I loved to get up and do every single day. Like, oh, I'd love it. I'd absolutely love it. So yeah, that was all the questions. I've been talking for half an hour and I'm starving. I don't even know what I want, but I am starving. So hungry. You excited?
Yeah. Gracias.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Sunday. I had a nice lie-in. It was definitely needed. I mean, a lie-in. I got up at 8:30. I'm just off to B&M, so I thought I've got quite a lot of footage. I still need to edit a little bit of it, but I'm off to B&M. I need to get Bonjela and I need to get kit and stuff, but I thought I'd just have a little look as well. So I thought I'd bring you along and I'll show you what I get, and then we can conclude this kind of couple of days with me. So yeah. So anyway, I got bread, rolls, one of these, because I actually use these for scraping things off the floor at work. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get one for in the house. It is supposed to be for filling holes in, but it's actually really good just to scrape sticky stuff and stuff that a mop and a hoover doesn't really take off. I'm going to show you the exciting stuff because literally it's just cat food I got in rolls. I got the boys these. Who remembers these? If this isn't childhood, if these don't remind you of your childhood, like, what? So these are Pez, and I got one for Max and one for Leia. Like, the packaging is a bit busted, but hell. And you just fill them up. And I actually seen, I think they were watching a YouTube video of somebody with these, and they were going crazy for them. So I thought, you know what, I think they're only like £1.50 each, and then you get one packet of these. So this one's got, I think, strawberry, and this one's got cherry. And then I did actually buy 2 packs of these. So I got the sour ones, and then I got the fruit mix. I'm such a child. Then I got cat stuff. And then I got Bonjela for Stuart, and then I got my glass. They went up 50p. They were £2.50, they're £3 now. So honestly, that's 6 altogether I've bought of them, because Lee smashed my first one, the cat smashed my last one. So I need to go to Aldi to get nappies, because Lee still wears nappies at night to bed. But it's raining now. Fantastic. So yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna just conclude the video here. I think I've got like maybe an hour's worth of footage. I don't know how long I've actually got, but yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for spending the weekend with me, and please subscribe to my channel. That would be amazing if you did that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.